daily calendar, Sith Assassin, bonus calendar,
HK.
HK47.
Yeah.
Like, they're just pulling it on the wall, aren't they?
Hey, I'm in the green. Because my HK is Relic 4, my Assassin's Relic 7. I'm in the green. If I had to do HK to 7, I don't care. If I had to do Assassin to 8, I don't care. I'm already in the green. It's been a year since the last State of the Galaxy. Holy
Okay,
crap.
so
Wow, cannot type. State of the Galaxy or Road Ahead. I'll look for Road Ahead real quick.
okay,
So I feel like it's going to be more of a Road Ahead. But either way, it'll have the Cal Rex, the Leviathan Rex, and then whatever the second ship that we're going to be chasing for the Leviathan is. Like, let's be completely honest, because then we have on the 12th, we have Conquest starting, unless they
they
move it.
did a road ahead in February as well, so June makes sense. Uh, they did it February 7th, the road ahead last time.
Oh, the last Road Ahead was
Yeah, so 2 month gaps between roads ahead.
because we have the final week starting on Monday, and it'll end on the 12th, and that's whenever Conquest starts. Because the way
And
the cycles,
Conquest lasts for 2 weeks.
and it goes down to the 26th.
Cool.
But yeah, so, but they didn't. Oh, why? Oh, that's the wrong one. Yeah, like look at this. They didn't change the dates. Idiots. Unless they mean there's not going to be a gap in June.
Bit wild, isn't it?
That would be a massive fuck you to the player base, because that's where everyone gets their crystals now. So I could definitely see
You
it
know
doing
what's
that.
coming in June?
They haven't said, because it's supposed to be some big thing and nothing.
Leviathan's coming. Everything's
that.
coming. So it's gonna be like, you need crystals? Well,
Better spin.
just gonna turn the tap off for that. I could imagine them slotting in the what's it called? The Leviathan between the endurance and profundity, because it'd be at the end of the month. And it will
They
only
get
show
the-
up once a month, because you know
You'd
how
have
those
to-
ships.
You'd have to slot it in between the finalizer, Radis, and profundity stuff, because it goes endurance, finalizer, Radis, and profundity. So,
Yeah.
and you've only got 3 to
So
4 days
23rd,
between each one.
27th. So bring up the calendar. 27th and 23rd. 29th looks like a good day to drop the Leviathan. You know how they like their Thursday releases,
Mm-hmm.
and that would give them like a month rollover for the next time for it to come back. Because I imagine it will just be a day.
I don't know.
Because is that how it always works for the Profundity and Executor? You only had the one day to do it, and then it buggered off.
Let's bugger it off for the month, yeah. I mean, they could also put it in. Well, no, it would have to be after Conquest, because you need the
Exactly.
Fury class to even get the damn thing. So
So that's why I'm thinking that week would make the most sense.
Mhm.
Because they potentially end Q2 strong, and it bleeds into the end, beginning of Q3.
Mhm.
So the 5 and drop.
On the
Do we
29th.
get some Calcester sprinkles in somewhere?
That's the thing, because okay, if we're going off of like the State of the Galaxy having Cal, the second ship that we also need to farm for Leviathan, it'll drop this day. Second Leviathan ship drop. And then either as that's not what I wanted. Oh. Oh. Marquee or Galactic Chase on Cantina. Oh, I hit save. Okay. And then if we're thinking Cal, when would Cal drop? That is a great question, because we'd have to have Marin and Saw going out on the same day for farms. Like they get revealed
Don't
on the
forget,
6th.
there's Tarful as well, right?
Oh, it's Harful. Jeez, I forgot. Oh, damn. So are we going to see
Like,
Cal this month then?
that's how much they've dragged it out. And if we think correctly, Cal is supposed to be this year's equivalent of the Inquisitus. So he'll bugger off for probably half the year again.
What is the name of Grand Inquisitor's event? Oh, never mind. I just do that. Grand Inquisitor
Yeah.
Dark Times. The first time it came out last year was on the 23rd.
And it was for a
Cal
week, right?
event. Yes.
So it came out for a week.
That would actually drop
And-
pretty well because look at the dates.
Mm.
If they do a repeat of the Grand Inquisitor, you have less than a week to get it Cal done and get all his Rex farmed up,
And
or you have to go for the
think
Leviathan.
Think of all the panic farming
Because
because you're gonna have
unless Tarful, Marin, and Saw are all cantinas, you're not gonna get Cal this month.
and they set the precedent last year where it's like you're gonna get one chance to get the Grand Inquisitor or you're gonna wait for 6 months. So that's already in the back of your mind.
hmm However, I view it as this: I'm not gonna get Cal. I'm not gonna get him until the second time around, so I don't care. Because also
Yep.
you gotta remember his event is piss easy from piss easy, quote unquote, is what I'm gonna put quotations on that because I don't want to be taken out of context. Because it's a tier 3 event compared to a tier 4.
Is it tier 3?
Yes, his Rex are gear 12, all gear 12. So that would line up pretty damn well with a June 23rd, 22nd drop, because getting gear 12 isn't that hard now. However, you need to get the shards, obviously, to get that done, kind of thing, you know? When was this?
You're right, it is gear 12 for Jedi Knight Cal.
It was right in the
Yeah.
game, so.
But I thought there's gonna be something dodgy.
Probably difficulty, let's be completely honest, because even though it says gear 12,
Yeah.
we know in the past minimum does not mean like it's gonna work, kind of thing, because you look at the Grand Inquisitor event, you look at Afra's event, they've been, it's a Relic 5 event, but if you really want to do it without killing yourself, you need a Relic 7 or whatever, kind of thing, you know?
So tier 1 is Cal on his own, tier 2 is Cal, Saw, and Tarful, tier 3 is Cal on his own, tier 4 is Cal and Merrin, and tier 5 is Cal, Sarah.
Seer.
Seer.
Yeah, I had to look it up too. Her name is pronounced Seer, like, you know, you're searing some steak, which is like really weird, but okay.
I believe
so.
so.
I don't remember when her event started, to be completely honest.
It was so bloody long ago, man. I was like, huh?
You're making me think that far back. Okay, Tarful's was on the 25th.
Yep. So March 22nd was the update, and she came out on the
23rd.
Thursday. Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She should have been out on the 4th of May.
4th of May. So
She
May
should
the
have
4th be with you.
She should have been farmable on May the 4th.
However,
However, it took her until the 31st to become farmable. Farmable? Farmable.
Okay.
And then Marin.
Because Merrin is now available in Chromium packs and shipments on May the 4th. When did she come out? April 4th.
She should already be farmable.
So they've kind of not followed their 6-week window, right?
No, because was she on the 4th that she was dropped, or was it the event started when?
Probably on the 6th.
Yeah, update notes 5. Yep, the 6th. So, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 18th is when she should have been out. So they're already behind. They're definitely going to make you panic farm between it or the Leviathan, Cal or the Leviathan in a couple weeks.
Do you reckon that's their sort of middle ground? that they will do Year 12. Or was that all affected by Jedi Survivor being pushed back?
No. Because these are all based off of Fallen Order.
They are, but Cal's the Jedi Survivor variant.
No, the Cal we're making our way to is based off of his one in the end of the first game. Like, outside of being well, let's see. Through 5 tiers of you recount the story of Respawn's Jedi Fallen Order to earn yourself Jedi Knight Cal Cassis shorts. If you haven't played the game, go ahead and do so. Blah 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 blah. This is his Fallen Order self. This isn't whoever he is in the second one.
Fallen Order version was.
Unless I'm reading it wrong.
Yeah, because this will be the Jedi Survivor version. Because you use the Fallen Order version to get him.
I don't know.
Could be wrong.
It's monkey salad word again, so I have no idea.
Yeah. So, because I know Jedi Survivor got pushed back, and it's like, oh, we had to be careful with his kit because.
I don't think
that was part of it.
I highly doubt it. CG is not in the know anymore with stuff. That's why we don't get stuff until so late. Like, they used to be in the know, but then I think they started towing the line a little too much, and Disney said no. So, that's just my thought. That's my speculation on it. But here's the thing. Cal, all of his stuff already should have been out for farm. Because when did... Okay, so we looked at Marin. What about Saw? 2nd of May. So he dropped on May the 4th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he won't be farmable until the 15th, supposedly.
Okay.
If we're going off the 6-week rule. What?
Whack that in.
I thought you said whack. I was like, what? What? I'm doing what? Okay.
Is Thoughtful going to be the 29th then? One sec. So if you check the update on
26th.
the 24th, Ginge, check the update on the 24th of May. Both Saw Gerrera and Tarful are now available in Chromium packs and shipments.
Hold on, I'm trying to scroll to find it real quick. There's so many damn posts.
The most recent one.
Oh, okay. I'm like looking and I'm like, where the hell is it?
Yeah.
Okay, Saw is not available. Oh, that was the same day that Cirrus made available. Oh, not available, but you know what I mean.
If you add 2 weeks onto that.
Let's see.
So,
that'd be next Wednesday.
Okay. So that would kind of accelerate it and break their pattern, but do you reckon they drop all 3 of them onto nodes on that Wednesday?
I can see it.
So Marin,
because
and
if we're going off of the way we have it set up right now, like think about it. Well, the road ahead galaxy, state of the galaxy, whatever you want to call it, it'll probably be a road ahead. Let's be honest. They drop where they're going to be farming. They're going to drop the second Leviathan ship that we need to chase, and then they're going to drop the Leviathan reqs. And that is forcing you to decide who you're going to go for in the span of the next 2 to 3 weeks. Because if we're going off of Cal's event being like Grand Inquisitors and being like a June 23rd start, so it's the weekend and it lasts until the 30th, which is a week in the end of Q2, then that would make the most sense. But if you're not going to go for Cal, because you don't want to waste your crystals on... I say waste very sparingly, it's not wasting, they're good characters. You don't want to use the crystals there, you're going to be using them towards the Leviathan, which you'll have almost a week longer if it drops on the 29th, before the end of Q2. So...
Mate, this is so much like...
because this road ahead is going to have a lot of stuff. It's going to have Cal's stuff, it's going to have Leviathan stuff, it's going to have the next Datacron set, unless they do their own separate layer. If they do that, that's going to break a lot of banks, because let's be honest, I know they said they weren't going to do a GL in conjunction with Jabba, which they haven't done. It's been almost a year since Jabba came out.
Has it really been that long?
It's been ages, dude. Like, it's been legitimately too long. When was Jabba the Hutt added to Swogo? Nope, that's not what I wanted. Oh, here we go. That not what I wanted either. Oh yeah, State of the Galaxy. That's why I'm not sure what it's gonna be. It's gonna be a State of the Galaxy. Because that's how they did Jabba. So
God.
okay, I'm more leaning towards a State of the Galaxy. Yes, it's a month earlier, but if they do a Road Ahead and then a State of the Galaxy in July, that'll be very. I feel like disconjointed. I guess is the best way to describe it. Because
State of the Galaxy. Sorry,
State of the Galaxy is like
makes sense.
Yeah, because if we're going on the whole like, oh no, it's gonna be a State of the Galaxy.
Profundity was there as well.
It's gonna be a State of the Galaxy. You're gonna have to pick what you work on, because it's gonna be new character reveal for Rolo. That's gonna be like important to her team, probably not Rolo, but Rebel, like indoor Leia. And then it'll be, oh, here's the first 5 Rex for that Leia. Because, you know, Christensen, he was revealed, his kit, he was revealed, and then he was a Relic 5 Rex, and then the other 4 Rex for that. And then Profundity was revealed, all of its Rex as well. You know, all at once kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then Relic updates, there'll probably have to be something tied with it to make it, you know, a little bit more palatable. But then you'll also have somewhere buried in it Cal Kestis's Jedi Knight event kind of thing, so... And then you'll have Saw, Marin, and Tarful being dropped on farms. So you'll have to pick. I'm more leaning towards the State of the Galaxy.
And instead of the mods, it will be the ship loadouts instead.
It'll be ships. If it is ship mods, they will face uproar. Because I know someone... Who the hell was saying something about ship mods earlier in Officers? Was it Jamie?
Well...
I don't think it was Jamie.
Somebody, but I'm just hoping it will just be, here's ship loadouts that you've been waiting for. It's like, thank you.
And then something tied in with the I almost wanted to call it the Profundity, the Leviathan, like ship loadouts and Profundity mashed together. Here's your Rebel General Leia thing. Like, here's your first character. You're gonna have to, like, the first marquee for her. Here's the Rex for her. Here's the Leviathan Rex. Here's the other 3 Cal Kestis Rex on drops. So.
Right.
I don't know. I feel like it's with how quiet they've been recently. It's gonna be something ridiculously stupid.
I reckon that June the 6th makes all the sense now.
Well, it's just going based off of like I'm more basing it off of Conquest, because the way they said with the, if you can let me find the post for the Fury class, the kit reveal back in April. You know, it said, Conquest unit, you'll be getting 2, we have 2 more ships. We already have 1, which is the TIE Dagger, and you will be getting them before you unlock the Fury class in Conquest. God, tongue twisters on the names. The Fury class will be unlocked on the 26th. So that gives you a roughly 3-day window to get it fully maxed out, which you should have the fleet credits already laying around. And then make sure you have enough for the Leviathan. And also the other ship that's dropping on the 8th, supposedly. That's just my guess. So,
bloody heck!
I'm not liking
gonna be great.
I'm not liking the way it's looking, but I feel like this makes the most sense in terms of how things will roll out. Because I know, was it Ezekiel or someone saying, or it may have been Ezekiel, talking about was it him? Someone was talking about ships I remember somewhere I saw someone talking about like ship mods or something like that to like appease the whales or whatever. But like, sorry, I was closing the blinds in my window. I don't know. The 6th is gonna be extremely heavy hitting. Okay. So I feel like June the 6th is gonna be one of the biggest drops of information and content in the game. We'll probably have probably, I really feel like it's gonna be more likely than not. We'll have Saw, Marin, and Tarful get their farm drops. We'll have the second Leviathan ship be announced. We'll have Cal's event information dropped. We'll have the new Datacron set. We'll have the Leviathan Rex dropped, because I'm also thinking it's going to be the first character for General Leia, like Rebel General Leia from episode 6. Like the first character for her, and then the first 5 Rex total for her dropped on the 6th. So June the 6th, it's going to be a big day, or I'm going to be completely haywire and I just completely misconstrued everything for the last however long.
I think we'll be in a good place.
Yeah.
So,
that's the outro, I guess. Oh.
Yeah, pretty much.
Don't forget to hit like and hit subscribe if you enjoyed my ramblings. If not, okay, that's fine. It's fine. I understand.